that deeper part of you that needs peace, purpose, and balance. Maybe it's prayer, meditation, journaling, or just sit in silence for a few minutes. Whatever centers you, make time for it. Because when your spirit is strong, life's challenges don't shake you as easily. You have to make yourself a priority, not once in a while, not when things slow down, every single day. If you don't, life will keep pulling you in 100 different directions. And before you know it, you'll be running on empty. Taking care of yourself isn't a luxury, it's the foundation that allows you to handle everything else. Every single day, someone out there needs kindness. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture or a life-changing moment. Sometimes the smallest act can make the biggest difference. People are walking around carrying stress, worries, and battles that they don't talk about. You never know what someone is going through, and the right words or actions at the right time could turn their entire day around. Kindness isn't just about being nice, it's about being intentional. It's about taking a moment to recognize that the world doesn't revolve around you and that other people need love, encouragement, and support just as much as you do. It could be something as simple as holding the door for a stranger, complimenting a coworker, checking in on a friend, or smiling at someone who looks like they're having a rough day. These things take almost no effort, but their impact is powerful. People remember how you make them feel long after they've forgotten what you said or did. They'll remember the warmth, the encouragement, and the kindness you showed them. And the best part, it costs you nothing. A kind word, a little patience, a small act of generosity. These things don't take much, but they create a ripple effect. One kind act can inspire another, and before you know it, you're spreading a chain reaction of positivity. Kindness also changes you. The more you give it, the more you receive. It shifts your focus from your own struggles to the needs of others, and in doing so, it lifts you up too. It reminds you that no matter what's happening in your own life, you still have the power to make someone else's day better. That's a gift, and it's one you can use every single day. Life moves fast, and it's easy to get caught up in your own world. But if you take just a moment each morning to ask yourself who might need your kindness today, you'll start seeing opportunities everywhere. And when you act on them, you won't just brighten someone else's day, you'll brighten your own. Each and every day is an opportunity to get closer to your dream. But let's be real, dreams don't happen by accident. They take action, they take effort, they take consistent, intentional steps in the right direction. And here's the kicker. It doesn't matter how small the step is, as long as you're moving forward. Too many people wait for the perfect moment or the perfect conditions to start making progress. They think they need everything to align before they can take action. But that's a lie. Every single day, there's something you can do, something small, something manageable that brings you one step closer to your dream. It might not feel like much in the moment, but over time, those small actions add up. Think about it like stacking bricks, one brick at a time, day by day, and before you know it, you've built something strong and lasting. But if you never lay a brick, you'll never build the foundation. It doesn't matter if your dream seems far away or out of reach. What matters is that you're actively moving toward it. Maybe it's working on a side project, reading a book that'll help you learn something new, having a conversation with someone who can open a door for you, or simply putting in the work when you'd rather be doing something else. Every single thing you do counts. And let me tell you, it's not about being perfect. It's not about getting everything right on the first try. It's about showing up, being consistent, and doing what you can when you can. It's about not letting excuses or setbacks derail you. Every time you take a step, no matter how small, you reinforce the belief that your dream is worth fighting for. You don't have to do everything at once. Just do something today. Take that small action, no matter how insignificant it may seem, because it's that little action that will move you closer to the life you've always imagined. There's always something we're avoiding, whether it's a difficult conversation, a tough decision, or a responsibility we'd rather not face. We all have that one thing we know we should be dealing with, but we keep putting it off. Maybe it's because it feels uncomfortable or overwhelming. Maybe it's because we're afraid of the outcome. But here's the truth. The longer you avoid it, the bigger it gets. Procrastination is a silent thief. It robs you of your peace, your energy, and your potential. The more you avoid what needs to be done, the more it weighs on your mind. It creates stress, anxiety, and a constant feeling of being behind. You're carrying that thing around with you, whether you realize it or not, and it drains your focus. The simple act of avoiding something keeps you stuck. And the longer you avoid it, the harder it becomes to face. But if you confront it, if you deal with it head on, it loses its power over you. The reality is that most of the things we avoid aren't as bad as we make them out to be in our minds. The anticipation, the fear of what might happen often becomes a mountain when in reality it's just a molehill. When you finally take action, you'll often find that the hardest part was simply getting started. Ask yourself every morning, what am I avoiding? Is it something I can tackle today? Don't wait for the perfect moment or when you're ready. The truth is, you'll never feel completely ready to face what you're avoiding, so you have to start anyway. It could be a tough talk with a friend or family member, a decision about your career, or taking responsibility for something that's been slipping through the cracks. Whatever it is, tackle it early in the day and you'll feel a weight lift off your shoulders. Once you handle it, you'll realize just how much mental energy it was draining and how freeing it is to move forward without that burden hanging over you.